Well, good morning, YouTube. It's really early as I'm making this, so forgive me if my speech slurs a little, or I just make some grammatical errors. I'm only semi-conscious, but I wanted to do a little commentary regarding another user known as superbeartube. Now, he's been involved in the YouTube furry war for a little while now, and this is not his first account. superbeartube was originally known as beartube1, and he was basically just trolled off of YouTube for a while. As beartube1, he put up a couple of zoophile type videos, such as titled like Hot Yiffy Horse Sex and Bear Licks His Own Creamsicle. That was beartube1. superbeartube is basically beartube1's reincarnation from what everyone's been able to gather. And I'm not going to comment so much on the zoophile aspect. What I've noticed about superbeartube is that he's just a moron. I mean, for example, let me take a look at some of his comments here. Animal consent, you say. Lol. Does the male horse, when it mounts the female, say, is it okay? Are you consenting? And you say this guy needs a reality check. Haha. And as far as sexually transmitted diseases go, there are over 17 STDs that just humans give each other, so you should stop having sex forever and stop blaming furries. And that was on a previous video of mine. He just totally took what I said out of context. He's also been known to go to the trolls that conceal their identities and say, hey, you know, haha, why don't you, instead of addressing what the trolls are saying, or what anybody's saying, he says, ha ha ha, you're a coward, you won't show your face. You know, this is what's known as a straw man argument. He won't talk about what the trolls are saying or what anyone is saying. He will just go into this thing about, you're wearing a mask, you're concealing your identity, as if that somehow wins the argument, which it doesn't. It's a pathetic attempt to deflect. That's all it is. And whenever he does find somebody who's criticizing what he loves so much, who isn't concealing their identity, he thinks he wins then too. For example, let me find it here. You better camp out in the wild so when you see two animals mating, you can make sure they give consent to each other, or have Clarabelle the cow stomp her hoof once for yes and twice for no. I find looking at your face much more hilarious than you talking about that husky guy. At first I thought that you were auditioning for Revenge of the Nerds 3, or were going to karaoke at the high school amateur night and lip-sync Thomas Dolby songs. Lol. Well, I would just like to say to that, superbeartube, yes, I may be funny looking, but you won't post a video of yourself at all. So I'm imagining you're at least as funny looking as I am. And far worse than this, you're funny looking and you are a zoophile. You're funny looking and you would like to have a three-way with Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. So I think I win. Anyway, you know that I'm right, so have a nice day, superbeartube.